If you buy CS2 skins on the Steam community market, you're throwing money away. The truth is, you can save up to 40% if you know where to look. I've spent over 10 years in the CS market, dropped more than 100 grand on skins, and today I'm going to break down the different types of CS2 marketplaces, explain exactly how they work, and share my top recommendations so you can safely buy cheap skins. The first question you probably have is why not purchase skins directly on the Steam marketplace? And to put it simply, you can. But here's why I don't recommend it. Prices on the Steam market are almost always higher, and there are three big reasons for that. First, Steam charges a 13% sales fee on every item sold. That's way higher than all of the third-party sites I'm about to share, so sellers list their items at a higher price to make up the difference. Second, when selling on Steam, you can only receive Steam wallet funds. You can't withdraw real money. On third-party sites, sellers can cash out to a bank account, PayPal, or crypto, so they're willing to accept a lower price in exchange for real money. Third, it's competition. Third-party marketplaces usually have way more sellers listing the same items, and this high supply naturally drives prices down. So while buying on Steam is convenient, it's almost never the cheapest option. Now, before we dive in, here's something super important. If you're new to buying skins, don't just go Googling these sites and clicking the first result you see. There are so many fake sites out there copying website designs, using similar URLs, and even buying ads just to trick you into being scammed. I've seen people lose entire inventories to this. The sites I mentioned are all linked in the description below. Please use them to ensure you get to the right place, plus some of them even give you a deposit bonus and help support the channel. Furthermore, never type your Steam login directly into any random site. Always log in at steamcommunity.com first, then when a legit site asks you to log in with Steam, you'll see this window pop up. That way your details stay safe and no scammer can ever get your password. Please make sure you have SteamGuard two-factor mobile authentication enabled, and save your backup SteamGuard codes in case your account is compromised. It's quick and easy to do, but could save you big time in the future. Before the video continues, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Skinflow. If you're looking for cheap CS2 skins, they've got some of the lowest prices and fees on the market, with deposits via crypto, Visa, and MasterCard. You can reserve skins while they're on trade hold so you never miss out, and since low floats and sticker crafts aren't always price adjusted, you can find trade up fillers and unique skins at a bargain. Conversely, if you ever want to cash out, Skinflow makes it simple with instant sales to PayPal or crypto at great rates. Plus, the more you sell, the higher your bonuses and the more cash rewards that you can unlock. They run daily fire deals giving you a 2% bonus on certain skins and tons of giveaways which you can enter entirely for free. With fast support, an active community, and some of the best deals around, be sure to check them out. Use my link or referral code for a further 2% lifetime sales bonus, and thanks again to Skinflow for sponsoring the video. Alright, let's talk marketplaces. There are three main types, and each has its pros and cons. First up are bot middleman sites. These are super beginner friendly. When someone wants to sell their item, they choose their desired price and send the skin to the site's bots. These bots are simply Steam accounts run by the site that can send and receive items automatically. That means the second you decide to buy, the item is delivered instantly to your account. No waiting around. My go-to site here is Skimport. Honestly, I've used it more than any other site, and with over 33,000 reviews and a 4.9 rating on Trustpilot, it's as safe as it gets. No buyer fees, tons of currencies, and every item is already past the 7-day trade hold, so there's no chance for sellers to trade reverse your purchase. You pay exactly what you see, except for any national sales taxes if your country legally requires them. You can check if your country adds VAT at checkout. Two other solid sites in this category are Bitskins and Dmarket. However, both of them have lower volume and hence tend to have slightly higher prices. The next category are trading bot sites. These are a bit different. Their main advertised feature is facilitating skin for skin trades, where you send items to the site in exchange for some of theirs. Easy, right? Well, kind of. The downside is you can lose between 10 to 30% of your item value in the trade because of their margins. So it really depends on the site and whether the convenience and speed of the exchange suits you. But here's the trick. Most of these sites also have a store tab where you can just buy skins outright. In this instance, the site first purchases skins directly from players through their instant cash out feature and then resells them on their store tab. Prices there can be surprisingly good. and because they usually don't factor in rare floats or patterns, you can sometimes snag deals that other sites or individuals would price higher. Some of the top sites in this category include Skinflow, TradeIt.gg, CS Money, and SkinSwap. They're super user friendly with great filters to find exactly what you need. To purchase items, you'll first need to add funds to your wallet. Most of these sites will have some fees around 2 to 5% associated with deposits, so keep that in mind when you go to top up your balance. Then, once you have enough funds to make a purchase, simply add it to your cart, check out, and the site will send the trade offer to you immediately. Finally, the third category is peer-to-peer marketplaces. This is where you're buying straight from another player. When someone wants to sell an item, they make a listing on the site at their desired price, but the item stays in their Steam inventory. When you make a purchase, the site acts as a middleman and holds the money in escrow until the trade is complete and the trade protection window has expired. The downside of these sites is the potential wait time. While some sellers send the items pretty quickly, others may never send it. In this case, the sale will be cancelled and you'll be refunded after 24 hours, but it can still be inconvenient. The best peer-to-peer marketplace hands down is CS Float. It's got just a 2% sales fee, plus high user volume, which means competition is high and prices are low. However, you do need to account for the roughly 3.5% deposit fee. If you're looking for rare skins, floats, or sticker crafts, this will probably be your best bet. Plus, it has features like auctions, where you can bet on items to potentially snag them at a cheaper price, and bargaining, where you can negotiate the price of a skin directly with the seller. You'll need their browser extension, CS Float Market Checker, to use it, but it's safe and honestly really useful. It even shows float values and highlights rare skins in Steam inventories. You can check the status of any of your purchases in the trade's purchased window. You can see that once you've made a purchase and the seller has sent the item, there will be an 8-day countdown to ensure the seller does not revert the trade. During this time, the site holds the funds. If there's any issues, simply contact support and they'll get you sorted. So, which one's the best? Honestly, it depends on what you're after. Cheap playskins, low floats, knives, cases? Take a look at the links in the description, browse through the sites to see which ones you like the look of, and simply compare prices between a few of them to find the best deal. Whichever one you choose, I guarantee it will be significantly less than the Steam community market. If you have any questions about how these sites work, leave them in the comments below. And be sure to check out this video next, where I show you 12 easy ways to make real money with CS2 skins. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next one.